Oh yeah, feels good, everybody. What is going on? And welcome back, Terra Luna Classic holders. I believe so far a good 72 hours, 3 days ago, right? Of not much going on with the price of LUNC as we can see right now. But I, of course, see the community that is passionate, that we want to see more price pumps and excitement. We still have very good news when it comes to burns ahead. And of course, I mean, the 1.2 tax officially that's going to allow more exchanges to come and do it. It's happening very soon. But one of the things I just like to communicate to all of my followers and everybody who really follows this community is I believe we don't need to force anything. And I'm going to tell you more in depth for that because it's something that is going to lead to lies. It's going to lead to misinformation. And I think that's going to really hurt a lot of this community. Now, what am I talking about? When we start to see this stagnation, nothing going on, price not pumping, oftentimes you're going to start seeing on Twitter or some even YouTube channels that are really not that good or just not trying to do the best for the community, inventing things, saying things out loud that make no sense. You know which ones are the good ones, but at the end of the day, as the community, always try to go to the facts and let the emotion aside. That's going to guarantee you some peace when it comes to buying and selling cryptocurrency, especially LUNC. So let's go ahead and get started, everybody. Don't forget to smash the like button, consider subscribing to the channel, and turn on those notification bells. Welcome back, guys. As probably you know, some of you know, I was during my bachelor party this weekend, and gotta tell you, right, so quiet, so nice the market during that time. Wasn't that active yesterday, but hey, you take a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba Inu, LUNC. Nothing was really happening too much. And that is one of the things you and I need to understand about the crypto markets. Not every single time we are going to have fireworks, the ones that we really enjoyed in crypto, especially for a hyper active cryptocurrency like the one we like, which is LUNC. Now, as always, I always like to see the data, the statistics, the analytics of the technical analysis. And what do I see? Well, sideways trading. For the last 2 days, full 2 days, sideways trading. Then, of course, a crash that we had on the 3059. We couldn't break really the 306. That means that's the resistance to break as we continue moving forward. Now, big question for me, right? Because that's what a lot of people ask. Oscar, well, then when are we gonna break that? How many days are we waiting? Should I buy right now? Should I sell right now? Will the price go lower? Those are valid questions that require heavy attention on a day-by-day basis. And I think for your health, for my health, you have to understand that you need to reach the level of happiness that you want. Because what do I mean with that? Basically, be happy with the profits that you can make if you bought much earlier. The LUNC army on Twitter, it's always super active. But one of the things I always gotta tell you, ever since the very beginning that I've been talking about LUNC, just be careful and always try to second review these messages coming from Twitter accounts that are branded as crypto trading LUNC or LUNC whatever, using stock images, basically trying to either create extreme pump and hype in the community. You need to cut to the entire, you just put a line in the sand and say, okay, what is emotions and what is facts? For example, this one, LUNC important info. Binance currently holds over 35% of this LUNC supply. Binance needs to see the community wants the 1.2 LUNC burn for them to implement their the change, right, on in their exchange. We really need this. So if you want it, like and retweet. That is good to bring the community back together, which this is a proof of community consensus. But of course, comes to a point when the price of LUNC could easily, I mean, we just don't know, but it could continue dropping and dropping and dropping. And if you are not realizing profits because that's your level of happiness with you and your profits, then that's it. And because that happens all the time, especially with community tokens like this one. So LUNC, it's good. It's still coming up. Of course, we got some, more news that we talked about during the lives as well. This one, which is one of the most recent ones when it comes to burn. So we like everybody, and of course, KuCoin saying that, which happened just less than 7 days ago. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's still great news that haven't really compounded in the price, but of course, that oftentimes you and I know buy the rumor, sell the news, and we're already past the 10th. Now it's 11th. As we are heading to the 20th, we gotta see where the price of LUNC can come. Now, LUNC burning, we're almost 4 billion. Almost 4 billion burns. And remember, with the price right now of 305, that's a lot of money. When it comes to the staked, we're almost 550 billion, close to 8%. So there's still a long way to go. I always like to give the two scenarios because that's what's fair. I'm not gonna come here and tell you everything go all for LUNC and never look at a, I will say negative or the opposite side when it comes to the analysis. You have to understand the two of them, and in this channel you will. Remember, the LUNC was passing FTX at one point, and we were right beneath Near Protocol. Now where's LUNC right now? Even below Cronos. Last week was perfect for LUNC for realizing profits, for taking in consideration that it could get to a point of maximum bubble and it can pop and then, start correcting from there. And that is what happened. So from 3059, the price I see right now on the screen, 3040. So this video and the ones after this, because we're not going to be hyping anything, it is just the facts, they're going to be getting less and less and less exposure because people are not that interested as the price goes down. And that's the repeat in community tokens. But for LUNC, I'm happy to tell you that I'm still happy with the price it has, although it's not the highest right now, and for the last 72 hours it hasn't been the highest. This one can change because this could just easily be, let me go ahead and grab my nice rectangle. This could just easily be a nice, what is this? I'm going to close this one for us. September 1st, 5th to September 11th. We could have a 2-week consolidation. After a more than 400% rally, do you think that having a week or so consolidation is not fair? Of course it is. I'm gonna just go ahead and zoom out for a little bit and to tell you how far we're still up from the level 10 to this price right now. I'm gonna bring my range and we are still 338% above. Now the highest it was 539, so about 200% gain have been erased from this, which is, it's important. I think you're seeing it right now that that's a lot of money. So you can tell that people have been cashing out and cashing out and cashing out. And that's one of the things I've been telling you for a long time, right? I mean, there's no problem. You are the only one who's going to decide when that's going to come for you. But hey, when it comes to LUNC, of course, it can come up and trend higher. We just don't know if that's going to happen, exactly when that's going to happen, because everything when it comes to the TA, I'm sure right now we're already under the overbought in the RSI indicator, but it still rose very quickly. Anything can happen. I think the last thing I will tell you guys is, first message I made for you, special message. You can go and see it right now. Enjoy their journey. Take it easy. Comeback is coming. I'm pretty positive that with everything that is coming up and more exchanges come and start burning it, it's going to be a long way. It's going to be a long journey to burn all of those billions or a couple hundreds of millions every day. But I think that's going to create a lot of buzz and excitement. And that's exactly what we're here to see, cover how the movements go. It's been very, very fun. And I think it will continue to be relevant. We just got to be back to the 305 or so, and everything's gonna come back. More people will know it and see how this rolls. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time, everybody. Peace.